Hello YouTube. Have you ever been to a place called Afleks Palace? I know a lot of people have been there, and for those who don't know what it is, it's like a multi-story alternative shop in Manchester. I really recommend going if you ever get the chance, because half the stuff they sell there is fantastic. You kind of look around and you're like, you really wish you could get like everything there, especially if you're alternative. Because I live in a place called Warrington, which is only like 20 minutes by train away from Manchester, and every time I go to Manchester, I always go to Afleks Palace and obviously to the Arndale store to go to the Disney shop because I'm absolutely Disney mad, because Disney for the win. I know a lot of people are really skeptical about Disney, but I love Disney. Disney is something I've been brought up on a lot. But the funniest time I ever had when I went to the Arndale was when I went with my friend Leona and her friends when I was back in high school. Just walking around the shop for the first time, getting the feels of what the shop would be like was I didn't expect it to be like it was, but it was still it didn't let down to what the reputation it built up and how much I heard about it, because everything, I think they sold like everything alternative. It was fantastic, just walking around like wishing I had money to buy half the stuff that was there. And I think that day I only bought like a pair of fingerless gloves. Luckily enough, I got something from it, so it's all good. Just trying to take the atmosphere in. Like they have like the best retro game shop I've ever seen there. It's like, so obviously it's quite small for what it is, but the retro game shop in there, it has like every retro game, console and video game under the sun there. Like, oh god, I spent hours looking. I'm a massive retro game fan, and I spent hours looking in that shop trying to find a retro game that I like can remember playing for like the very first time, and a lot of them I did. And there's a lot of games I really want to play in there, and it's so much fun. Cafe's not that bad, don't get me wrong. The tables are really cool. I'm not saying the cafe's really crap, but it's good for what it is. And especially when it's on the top floor as well, and the view out the window like you sit next to is fantastic as well, because you're like literally looking over the whole of Manchester, and it's really really cool. Walking around in the shops, and I remember walking into I think it's I can't remember if it's fancy dress shop, but they don't just do fancy dress there. They like sell everything from like blazers, jackets to like pirate costumes, and I mean obviously actually like proper pirate jackets and things. Like obviously worth 100 couple quid, but it's, oh god, it was fantastic. I spent hours looking through the aisles on that, and I found a lot of jackets that I liked, and I wish I could get. Yeah, I know Lady Gaga went at one point and she spent like, I think it was like £5 in there just buying stuff. It was so stupid. I think it got shut down for the day just specifically for her. A lot of celebrities have been in the past. I'm guessing it's obviously got a reputation across some area of the world, especially because obviously it's in a building in Manchester, and it's been around since like the 80s. I think it's been around since the 80s. I remember searching it up. I think it was the 80s, and it wasn't. I don't think it was originally opened as a alternative fashion place, but it was still the sort of same layout as it was like a market thing. I don't know. I can't really remember much from the history of it, but it was. Yeah, it's really fun. If you ever get the chance to go, I probably do recommend it. Even if it's not just for the fact you're gonna buy things, just for like going there and seeing what it's like. It's fantastic. I think, as far as I'm aware, there's not like another thing like that in Britain, as far as I'm aware. But for what it was fantastic. I had so much fun. Me and my friends had a blast there, and I remember wearing like a weird makeup mask thing, and I had my hair over the front of it, and it looked so funny. It looked so creepy as well, but it was so funny. And it was about Halloween time. I think I was only like 15, so it was quite fun. Yeah, it was. It was really really quite fun. You ever been? Tell me, please tell me. Please tell me. Put obviously down in the comment section below. Tell me about your story. If you bought anything, tell me what you bought, and yeah, tell me what your friends were like. Were they stoked? Did you take your friends for the first time there? Were they like over the moon with it, or were they like, oh, it's kind of shit? But yeah, tell me your stories in the comment section below if you have any. If you don't, then fair enough. But yeah, don't forget YouTube. Stay awesome.